Montague's message, December 18, 2016. Draconian laws are being brought in everywhere in an effort to prevent the masses from awakening. In England, many are now being locked up for what in the past would have been seen as freedom of speech. Your predators are doing all in their power to shut people down. They will fail to do this, but sadly they will destroy many of you in the process. The cabal has enjoyed total control of you without question for millions of years. They believe themselves to be invincible, because until now, you have always obeyed without question. But the past is the past, and it is time to move forward and reclaim what is rightfully yours. You had become their slaves without realizing it. What is happening now, the cabal sees as a revolution. They will do all in their power to stamp it out. You are all fully aware of how ruthless they can be. They will do whatever it takes to try to hold on to power. I can tell you that they are losing ground every day. This momentum will continue for as long as it takes to free the human race from this tyranny. To free yourselves, you must stand together and do only what will benefit your fellow human beings also. You must reject the fluoridation of the water supply, refuse to accept the release of chemtrails in the air, reject the growth of GM crops, reject vaccinations, or the use of any drugs which would harm humanity. Arm yourselves with as much knowledge as possible so that when the crunch comes, and come it will, you will be prepared. The cabal has plans to stage a huge false flag event to try to bring you back into line. See it for what it is, a last effort to try to hold on to control. Have an emergency supply of food and water. Be prepared. You have chosen to be the architects of the future, so every action that you take now is important. Avoid loss of life at all costs. Take everything in your stride and you will succeed. Your time has come to free yourselves and your world. One day, you will see clearly all that was done to destroy human life on Earth and how some of you inadvertently helped the cabal to achieve its aims. They are finding it more difficult every day to pull the wool over your eyes, as you are now fully aware of their lies and manipulation. Now you can see them for what they are, totally unscrupulous predators. You are only beginning to learn how mind control is used by your predators. It has many guises. Many of you are aware of the MK Ultra program, although there are many others like it that have been just as successful. Look at the faces of the victims, especially their eyes, and the telltale bags just under the eyelids that give the game away. It exposes the mind control. These people are like actors following a script whilst humanity suffers. You are living in the end times. It is not going to be easy, but it will be rewarding. The Saturn influence is everywhere. Saturn, Satan, and at Christmas you have Santa. It is in your face, yet you fail to see it. Much of your control comes from Saturn. It is powerful. The Vatican is overflowing with it. Another thing is the black cube. It is considered so powerful that Muslims worship it, and create immense energy there. The Jews wear it in their foreheads. Why? It is time to ask questions and get some answers. Why are black and white tiles used in churches and Masonic lodges, in synagogues and many other places? Why? What do they signify? Black magic is being used all around you to bind and control you. Humanity's energy is being harvested by the cabal in order to wipe you out. I ask again, please do not kill your fellow humans. You will need them to stand with you, to support your claim to freedom. Ask the cabal why, in a world of plenty, so many people are starving. Do they really need the terrible energy of such suffering for their own survival on Earth? The killing that results from war is positively exciting for them. You have seen many instances of this on your TVs. This says a lot about those who instigate war. America will face a difficult time. The cabal wanted it for themselves but they have failed, so they will make it suffer. The American people are kept out of the loop. They have no idea what is happening all around them. They are so controlled. This is a result of GM food as well as everything else that is done to them. They are to be pitied. Pray for them. Life in America is now struggle in America. The compulsion to blame Russia for absolutely everything is fast becoming a farce. You have it in the United Kingdom as well. Why are the media and the politicians blaming Russia for everything? This tactic does not work anymore, as people are awake, and they can see what is happening. The cabal wants war with Russia, and so they try to instill a fear of Russia in people's minds. This is how the cabal operates. It would have worked in the dark times of the past. Are you going to fall for it now? Please send love and energy to all those who are unjustly locked up in many countries because the cabal fears what they know. The innocent everywhere need your help and support. My dear, do please try to take some time for yourself during the holiday. Be kind to yourself, my dear. Always, your adoring, Monty. Channeled by Veronica Keane. MontagueKeane.com